Yeah, what up, YouTube? It's your boy ZAUD. Anyways, man, that video should be dropping soon. The homie should have it back to me really soon, so I will be dropping that with me and Purple Demon on me from Southside Great. But anyways, man, besides that, man, look it. I've been watching YouTube for a second, really haven't been tripping out on anything in particular. You know, there's a lot of content out there to talk about, especially the shit that's going on in Israel and Palestine. Which is unfortunately one of those situations that it's like, I don't really see it being resolved if for the simple fact nobody on this side outside of people really gives a two. Which is funny, because if the other dude was in office right now, it would have been an uproar. He's not doing enough. He doesn't care about these people. Like, it would be an uproar. Now you got this jackass in office right now, Joe Biden, sleepy Joe Biden, and then that other trick that just constantly can't really, you know, America's racist, she says, and then she says they're not racist. But this beside, I'm not even getting into that because people tend to shy away from politics as if they're getting their booty fondled or something. But basically, man, the thing that caught my eye is this little beef that's going on between that milk dude, that dude right there. Like, everybody know with me and him, like, they could get a celebrity box and I'll beat that fool up, but it's no need to just mention him. Like, he did something on me, but I don't really care, because cats like that just stay in the house, you know what I mean? Or they gotta move in packs, but whatever. But his little beef with this Mighty Mouse dude, and you know, it's crazy because a long time ago I heard something about Mighty Mouse that, you know, when, you know, they used to do that boxing thing, you know, put down the guns, put them gloves on and get busy. So I respected that. But then, you know, I start hearing rumors that the dude was a rapist or a child molester or something. But, you know, people like to say a lot of things when you start to get a lot of attention. You start building numbers on your channel. So I never fed into it. But through his own admittance or whatever, he stated on camera that he did have a charge for like rape or something, and that he made a big story on exactly why he had the rape, and that it, you know, it was just the girl in the house being vindictive, that he was, you know, allegedly pimping her mom out and selling dope out the house and doing all this, you know. Which, I won't lie, we'll play devil's advocate. There is situations where people have did that, you know, and usually they're coerced into it. And then you got those people that they just like to send people to jail. But we're talking about a little girl that was taken advantage of by this individual. And it's and the thing that stands out the most is, like, if you believe wholeheartedly you're not guilty, you're gonna take it to trial. Like, you're going to take it to trial. You're not going to plead your case. You're going to take it to trial. Because regardless, I would rather take a case like that to trial and lose, at least knowing that I fought it, than just you know, oh, well, that county is known for every spot is known for plea bargains, but nobody's going to take them, because who the fuck wants a rape charge on their jacket knowing, you know, that you know, rapists get did back. Now, I've seen videos, you know, where he came out here, he's fucking with Coolio and all this shit, which is kind of funny, because if dude is a GD and Coolio is a Crip or whatever, to me, like, I don't know who Coolio is. Like, I don't, you know, I heard where he's from, but I mean, as somebody be like, oh, that dude's a reputable cat. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know why he spoke to Coolio, but you know, that's not really my business. The whole thing that is, you know, my business. I won't even say my business. That I felt like I could speak on is the fact that he admitted that he got this charge, and that he in fact took time for it, and the fact that a few other people that were involved in the same case got did bad. You know, I don't know if they're even. I think he said they died or something like that, but you know, he hinted at it. He didn't want to go too much into detail, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's a spade is a spade. You know what I mean? It's like, dude got involved in this, got busted for this, and got whacked, or he got deaded or whatever. He got dead, and how this dude, by the grace of whatever, you know, he skipped through is because most likely he went into protective custody, because if your boy got for this charge but you're still walking around, obviously you chose to go the softer route. And like I said, man, this video, I don't really know this dude. Like, I've seen his content, and not his. I've seen the other dude that he used to, you know, be real good with, that was setting up all these fights, you know what I mean, and really handling things on a grown-up level. But this dude right here, you know, I'm not gonna really get on here and be talking about his subscribers, because there's a lot of people attacking it. Oh, you're following this, you're following that, man. I don't know what's going on in here with most cats, but have you not been paying attention to the fact that some months back you had a whole slew of people following a known fondler, a known seed sniffer, a 2-5 piece of and they were following them religiously and coming on my channel talking a gang of mess, like they were really gonna give me the business, but they knew this dude was trash and they were still following him. But that's what, the way we see things and the way society sees things is a lot different. Now you got some people that grew up around it and may not really been too much involved in it, but they know the difference. They know that once you're trash, and there's no coming back from that. But when it comes to a rapist and a child molester, you are at the top of the trash line. Like you got child molesters and rapists like right here, sea sniffers right there with them, and then you have the PCs in the middle. All trash, but they're right in the middle because the comparison is way different. But you know what? I'll take that back, because most 2-5s function on the yard where there was trash there anyway, you know what I mean, as far as like child molesters. I don't care if you was extorting or whatever, you're still trash because you hang around some dude that was probably fondling a 2- and 3-year-old, you know what I mean, raping babies, and you know, I don't know, man. Like this little social media beef that Milk Ilk or whatever that fool's name is has with this dude Mighty Mouse. I mean, that's their beef. My shit is, how in the hell are your rapists on YouTube and thriving? That's whether people want to, you know, point it out or not, that's a feat. Like, because people, and it's not like people can't unsubscribe. There's a lot of people can just see it. He stated for himself that he had the charge. People like to give him the benefit of the doubt, because at the end of the day, it's like when you run into somebody that you actually think is cool, you tend to overlook a lot of things. But it's kind of hard to overlook, you know, a rape of a kid, of a child, you know, anything that has to do with anything that was sexually motivated in that way, to where you're taking something from another person, should automatically be shunned. But like I said, I'm not here to attack his subscribers, because at the end of the day, it's like, like a lot of people, before you know, you don't know. It's like I could say all day, this fool's a piece of trash and that fool's a piece of trash, and I got paperwork on this fool. But if you never see the paperwork for yourself, which would be kind of shady for me to even come on social media and say I got paperwork on somebody, because obviously you want everybody to see you, so you don't have to do the work yourself. Because if you do have paperwork on somebody, you just handle it yourself. Coming on social media and professing to be able to do this, it's like Mighty Mouse. We'll just say that, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know the dude. Mighty Mouse is the type of individual that, you know, if anybody really about it, you can't really do no talking. It's like one of those, I see you, I get you. Now, do this from some other state. Do this from some other state, so there's nothing you can really do about it. Man, I say all this to say this. Coming on social media, making multiple videos about some fool that has a rape charge, but you're not gonna do nothing about it, it ain't even worth. Like, bring it up one time, expose the dude, and then go on about your business. It's like how I did with the PCs. Expose them, shift them out the way, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna run into these cats. Now, the Mighty Mouse dude, he seems like one of those that might actually pull up, and I don't really think the dude Milk himself can really sustain that type of damage. I think Mighty Mouse will beat the hell out of him, so he'll have to come with his homeboys. But And that's not to give no credit to no rapist. Like I said, I would never say nothing about the dude because I didn't know him. And for me to assume that I know about anybody when I have no paper on him, but this dude stated out his own mouth why. Like, even everything that he was saying made absolutely no sense, but that's him. You know what I mean? It's like, you serve your time, you're still trash. If dudes see you and don't get off on you, I mean, it is what it is. That's society now. Oh, well, it could have been fake. Well, you know, like he said, people get exonerated years later, but you don't know. Now, people are going to ask me, well, what do you do in those type of situations? Whatever you feel you need to do. If you see a fool that's a known rapist on the street, you can bust a grape. You can avoid him. You don't have to take care of nobody else's trash. You know what I mean? But so that's to the cats that, you know, you can avoid the dude. You know what I mean? You don't have to go up and shake his hand. You don't have to say what's up to you. You don't even have to do nothing to him. It's not your problem. This is not prison. But somebody that's righteous and sees him and knows that he was, you know, it goes without saying. But I also say all this to say this to Mighty Mouse. In society, when you do something like that, according to like prison rules and stuff like that, regardless of anything, if you're not found not guilty of it, you're considered, they're going to consider you as being somebody that actually did the crime. Until you are exonerated, people are going to look at you like you did the crime, and people will handle you accordingly. Some people might see him and walk by. Some people might see him and try to do worse things for him. Like he said something about Sureños, like he showed up at a park, like keep the S out your mouth, dog. You know what I mean? Just keep the S out your mouth, because any righteous one see you and get you. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, this is the first and last time I'll speak on this dude. And man, I'm telling you, man, every day dudes find out something about a different YouTuber that's come out. You know, some fools like playing with, you know, some fools don't like this. They like playing with the little, you know what I mean? I'm sure there'll be a gang of fools getting exposed. But man, on that note, man, your boy ZAUD, man. It's hot as hell and I'm out.